been done with this. All the dramatics he done drugged me through. F him, F that B, F everybody. I'm done with this. Period. And see, girl, you ain't done with nobody, okay? You ain't done with nobody. Save your dramatics. Okay, let's do that. Save your dramatics. Y'all, Married at First Sight that got me effed up this season. And that's all I'm going to say. Let's get into this review. This is Married at First Sight Season 12, Episode 7 review, you guys. And when I tell you I am worn out between Paige and Chris, Virginia, Hailey, everybody, Bree, they got me effed up, okay? If they think I'm about to continue sitting here watching this craziness, they got it right, because I am. Let's go. Okay, y'all. So it's 1 week down and the honeymoon is over, okay? It's time for all our couples to go home, okay? See each other apartments and houses and move into their neutral space together, okay? It's an even playing field when they move into their neutral space, if you ask Pastor Cal. But anyway, now, y'all, Hailey's still trying to convince us that, you know, she didn't lie, okay? She's trying to say that she had text Jacob that she was going to hang out with the other couples after the girls' night was over, okay? And that's what she told us, and that's what she wants us to believe, okay? Then she sits there and say that Jacob needs to apologize to her, and he accused her of having a boyfriend. So because he accused her of having a boyfriend, he needs to apologize. I'm like, maybe, but sis, you moving funny, okay? You definitely moving funny. Okay, now all our couples is on the plane, getting ready to go home, but she want to switch her seats because she ain't got time. She ain't got time to be sitting next to Jacob, especially when they ain't talking and he ain't apologize. I'm like, girl, bye. Ain't nobody got time for you and your dramatics, okay? Everybody this episode is just so dramatic, okay? I don't know what is going on. Who hired them? Who hired them for this? Okay, but let's keep going, okay? So now, we get to Brianna and Vincent's house. Okay, now this is their neutral space, supposedly, okay? But Brianna is already bossing Vincent around. Vincent, take off your shoes. Vincent walks in. Oh, Vincent, take off your shoes. Then she proceeds to tell him that he needs to trim up his beard. I'm like, Brianna, Brie, whatever your name is, cut it out. What's the point? Y'all just got back from the honeymoon. You want the man to already shave his beard? This y'all neutral space. Who said that they can't wear their shoes in the house? If he like to wear his shoes in the house, who are you to tell him he can't if y'all moving into this place together? But you know what? Vincent just gonna let it slide because that's just what Vincent do. So now we get over to Eric and Virginia, and Eric and Virginia are in their small bed. I don't know why the bed is that small and for what, okay? Like, who's sleeping in there? Maybe they want them to be that close. That's not even a queen. I think it's a full, y'all. It gotta be a full-size bed. But anyway, they sitting down, and Eric decides that he's going to tell Virginia how this marriage life works with living with someone, you know, because he's been married, okay? Virginia ain't trying to hear none of that, okay? She just want him to understand that she's going to need her space. And hopefully she get the space when he at work, okay? Because if he don't, she gonna have to need it when he there. I'm like, girl, the man going for 15 days out of the month and you still gonna need your space? If you don't want to be with him, just say that. If you don't want to be up under him, just say that. What's up with this space? He's like, who does that? And I'm like, yeah, I can understand you need to go, you know, take some time. You want to go to the mall, get your hair done, get your nails done, or whatever. You want to lay down and, you know, read a book in peace and quiet. But what is up with this space when it comes to marriage? Why do you feel like you need to be alone for a day? What are you trying to do in this day that you need to be alone, Virginia? What are you trying to do? Y'all, I am so over it. Okay, but we're going to keep going through this review scene by scene. Let's just keep going. Paige, y'all. Paige moving into the house alone. But this is the part that got me, okay? It was the song for me. The song said, here's why I sit in this lonely room waiting on my baby to call. Maybe he don't love me. I don't know if that's the melody. I'm sure it's not. But it's hilarious because whoever picked the song picked the right freaking song, okay? I'm sitting in this lonely room waiting on my baby to call. Maybe he don't love me. No, that's not it? Okay, but anyway, yeah. So Paige done moved into this apartment by herself, and she still is, confused as to why he don't want to come, okay? He decided that he's going to Chicago to clear his mind, and she really wish he was there with her. Why, Paige? Why? Why do you want him there with you, Paige? I need you to help me help you, sis. He don't want to be there. If he wanted to be there, he would be there. So since he don't want to be there, you don't want him there. Change the locks so he needs to knock the next time he decides he about to come over. It's that simple. It's really just that simple. But anyway, we get over to Ryan and Clara, and Ryan and Clara, y'all, okay, they sitting in the house, and, they talking, and come to find out that Ryan goes to bed at 10 o'clock. Am I shocked? No. So not only does he go to sleep at 10:30, okay, he also has to sleep when it's pitch dark with no noise, okay? So poor Clara gonna be up in the middle of the night just sitting there in the living room, like, lonely, looking at TV, because she can't even get comfortable in her bed because it gotta be dark in there. I was like, oh my God. Why, Ryan? Why? Ryan, it reminds me of this old man, it's like she's talking about all the compromises, and he ain't really trying to give none. That's what I got from it, okay? Okay, but anyway, Jacob and Hailey. So now Jacob and Hailey get back to their apartment, okay? And they instantly start arguing, okay? They start arguing. She brings up the fact that he said that she had a boyfriend. And he like, you moving funny, okay? I've seen this before. You pulling away like you got a boyfriend. Then he brings up the fact that she went to hang out with the couples without him, okay? And then she's like, I just didn't know how to tell you. I needed my space. And I thought, wait, hold on, let's go back, because didn't she say that she texted him and told him that she was hanging out with them? So now all of a sudden you didn't tell him? Sounds like a liar to me, Hailey. Sounds like a liar to me, okay? Jacob is like, I don't know who the experts matched me with. If they matched me with Hailey from 2 days ago or Hailey now. But I already told them I don't want to be matched with nobody who high strung. And she like, I'm high strung, high anxiety. Oh, I'm diagnosed. I'm like, oh my God, like, why? The dramatics, okay? The dramatics. He's like, I don't know what reality you living in. I'm living in the real reality, and you living in Hailey's BS. I said, Jacob is not here for Hailey, okay? He did not come to play with Hailey. You take that 80s theme, and you think that man is weak and a punk or whatever you want, but he was ready to give it to Hailey the whole night, okay? And Hailey was all in her feelings because she don't understand why he acting like that. Girl, how would you feel if he left you upstairs in the room and went to hang out with everybody, not just the guys, everybody, and then didn't tell you or text you that they was doing it? How would you feel, Hailey? How would you feel? Okay, now I'm not about to go into deep details with everybody's apartments because, y'all, I really don't care. I just don't care, okay? So let's just get through some of it, okay? Eric goes to Virginia's house. Come to find out Virginia got a cat. He don't like cats. She like, you're lying about being allergic to cats. He like, I did sneeze a few times. Okay, whatever. I just want to talk about it because it's about cats. And y'all know I love cats. But anyway, the cat gotta come. So the cat gotta come. So Eric, get over it. And that's just that on that. Okay, that's all I know about Virginia's house. Okay. Jacob goes to Hailey's house, and Hailey, and he starts picking through the stuff. He sees the skirt, and he like, oh, this is 80s. This is 80s. You didn't know this was 80s. Hailey's like, oh my God, this man in his 80s is driving me crazy. But anyway, then he starts going through the closet, and he pulls out a little dress, and he's like, this is very Karen-ish, okay? And she's like, that's my mom. And he was like, well, she's like, are you calling my mom a Karen? He like, everybody got a Karen in them. And I was like, okay, Jacob got a little humor going on, but it's not funny when he says it. It could be, but it's just not, okay? But anyway, Eric's condo is really, really nice, okay? He got the little light up fireplace or whatever. He got the little soundproof room. I was like, Eric be having parties, okay? I don't understand why Virginia, not feeling the place, because it seems like the perfect place for her, okay? It seems like the party house perfect for Virginia. But Virginia's like, maybe we could talk about selling it. She's just not here for the place. But I was like, I like it. It was very nice, okay? It was very nice, a little fireplace, soundproof room. It was decorated rated well. I was here for the condo. Definitely here for the condo. But then Jacob's place, y'all, like Jacob is really just stuck in the 80s, and like it's annoying at this point. Like he needs to really like just grow up. Okay, I don't know what happened in the 90s that traumatized that man that he was like, I just want to go back to the freaking 80s. It is the year 2021. I'm gonna need you to let it go, okay? The only thing that we need to hold on from the 80s is the music, okay? Let's hold on to the music and let everything else go. Okay, let's just do that. Now, anyway, when Jacob and Hailey get back to their apartment, they bring the dogs, y'all, and I think the little feisty dog name was Chloe. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure it was Chloe. And I was like, yes, little dog with all of feistiness. More like me, okay? I'm 5 foot, little feisty or whatever, so I could relate. I could relate. But anyway, the dogs start getting along. Hailey is like, my dog comes before anybody. Everybody and everybody, okay? You, him, her, everybody. So if them dogs don't get along, Jacob gotta go, and so do his dogs, okay? That's just that on that, if you ask Hailey. But anyway, the dogs ain't feeling each other, so they gonna have to lock the dogs up so that Hailey don't bolt again from Jacob. I just can't. Y'all, I can't. But anyway, we get to Ryan's house, and Ryan's house is very clean, okay? It's clean on the outside, but a little messy on the inside, okay? Open a few drawers, a few cabinets, and you see a mess, okay? Clara is literally having a breakdown mentally about the mess that's happening, okay? The clothes not being folded in the drawer really bother her. I'm like, who the heck gonna sit there and fold up their boxes? Like, girl, chill. But anyway, when we get to her house, we get it, okay? She's very neat. She's very clean. She's very organized, okay? She got the shirts folded. And I'm like, this is nice. I ain't never seen nobody fold a shirt like that. And I definitely don't fold no shirts like that. So that was cool or whatever. So they come up with a compromise, okay? He gonna wash the clothes and she gonna fold the clothes and put them up. And I was like, perfect. That's how marriage works. You figure out your strengths and your weakness and you put them together and you make it work, okay? They figured it out. Only took 7 days, but they figured it out. I am going to bring up the Clara's dog only because that's the kind of dog I would get if I got a dog. And I'm not really into dogs, but that wolf dog, I don't know if that's the name of the dog, but the dog is beautiful, okay? I was like, yes to Clara's dog. I loved it. I want it. And now let's just move on. Pastor Cal goes to talk to Vincent and Brianna, and we are just sitting there smiling the whole time, okay? Because Vincent is like, Brianna is the girl that I could see me being with for the rest of my life, okay? Brianna feels the same exact way. They really, really, hitting it off, okay? They talk about finances. We talk about how, he's a new business owner, and Bri is sitting there saying, I love the ambitious part of him. I'm here to support him, okay? All this good stuff, and he's like, I promise I'm going to give you everything. And I was like, I can back it up, okay? I'm here for that. Okay, you see him trying to do it, and he's actually doing. He's not just talking about doing it. He's in the progress, or he's making progress and doing it. He's putting in the work. Okay, so this can actually work. Like I told y'all on the live last night. Don't be like Taraji P. Henson in that movie Acrimony when he was trying to get that little machine to work, and once that machine finally started working, she had already left him, and then she wanted, to be with him and all his money. That's not how it works, sis. Support the man when he got the dream, okay? He was working at it. He wasn't just like, chilling on the side, keep talking about he starting his business. He wasn't just, laying up on the couch playing video games, still talking about he starting his business. This man is actually starting his business. Now, some would say that he's just broke, but that's on you. That's your opinion. That is mine. Anyway, they do talk about them having kids down the line. They also talk about the fact that they consummated a marriage. Everything is looking on the up and up, okay? And so Pastor Cal, talks about, brings up their communication and things like that. Then we find out that Vincent is not really happy with the way that Brianna communicates towards him, okay? Because she says a lot of things to him that's a little sideways, okay? His big thing is, I want you to respect me, okay? Don't belittle me. Respect me. Talk to me like an adult. Talk to me like my wife, not like a little like one of your little friends, okay? Now Brianna's like, I don't understand. I don't want to be rude to him. I want him to know that I respect him. And I'm like, well, then you need to stop making the slick comments. Just stop it. Stop trying to tell a man what to do. Why you gotta tell him to shape up his beard? If the man want to grow out his beard, then let him grow out his beard. Who are you, his mother? She was working on me too. Okay, I saw another side of her that just made me a little, okay? Anyway. Now it's time for Virginia and Eric to sit down with Pastor Cal, and Virginia's still pouring up drinks. I'm like, y'all, this girl just be drinking, okay? Like, okay, y'all, she's still drinking. We out of the honeymoon, she's still drinking, okay? So Pastor Cal was like, ooh, I just love how y'all all touchy and feely, and they're like, yeah. So they talk about, of course, they consummated their marriage, okay? Of course, they, happy or whatever. But she just don't like the fact that she got to text him when she gets somewhere. She gets annoyed when he tells her, be safe, okay? And I was like, who are you? She's like, I did that in high school. I haven't done that since I was 16. First of all, as an adult, when you are married to your spouse, when you go somewhere, you say, hey, babe, I arrived. Okay, I'm good. I'm safe. If my husband tells me be careful out there, I'm not going to be offended when he tells me to be careful because it's a cold, cold world we live in. Okay. Now, anyway, then she gets into the whole conversation about how she just be passing out on her best friend's couch, and Pastor Cal's like, what? Like, wait, I'm confused. You just be doing what? Passing out on men's couches? She's like, they might as well be like my gay friends. Pastor Cal's like, well, are they gay though? And she's like, no, exactly. So you're just giving yourself the opportunity to get taken advantage of, basically, and you don't want Eric to care? Okay, as your husband, you don't want him to care. You don't want to tell him that you got somewhere safely. I'm so over this young-minded, okay? She's not even that young to be that dumb. She's really not. Yeah, she's younger than him, but she's not that young to be that dumb. It's common sense. You don't go anywhere and get pissy drunk to the point where you have to sleep on somebody's couch passed out when you got a whole husband at home. That daggone Virginia, it's like she just want to be a drunk. Like, girl, she need that time alone so she can go do some sneaky stuff with the best friend's house that she be crashing on the couches with. Just my opinion. I'm just saying. And we're going to move on. Okay? Moving on. So now we get to, I guess Paige, okay? Because Paige said that Chris is going to come talk to her. He want to talk to her, y'all. So, like I said last night, I'm annoyed with this whole situation with them not being able to film because he asked them not to record, okay? When Brandon was out there trying to get his little record, when he just wanted to go downstairs in the elevator and get a little drink, they hassled that man, made him, start an argument, made him look like a fool. But Chris could tell y'all he don't want to film no more, okay? Take off the mics and everything and y'all can have a whole conversation, okay? And then Paige, calls production, okay? Paige called production because she is pissed off, okay? She says, y'all, I gotta read it because, I was hot, okay? He says he's trying to get back with his ex, okay? And she's crying. And now I just need to point out the fact that she's crying, okay? She says, he didn't even give us a chance. And I'm like, a chance for what? He don't want you, girl. Why are you still trying to get him to give you a chance? Anyway, he wants to move forward and get a divorce. He's already getting a divorce attorney. I said, oh, Chris ain't playing no games. When Chris said he didn't want to be here, oh, Chris really didn't want to be here, okay? He went and got the whole divorce lawyer. He about to go be with the baby mama like he been saying, but she just didn't want to hear it, okay? Because let's keep it real, he's been saying it. Okay, she says she feels disgusted for having any type of intimacy with him. Okay, I am effing done with this. SHIT, period. All the dramatic ass he done drugged me through. F you, F that B. We'll have this conversation with Pastor Cal. I'm gonna air his out. I'm done with it. I said, oh, now she got a little, now she done seen the light. All he had to do was tell her she wanted a divorce. Now she ready to be done. When the man was telling you that he could go be with the baby mama, he was still loving the baby mama. He was having the baby on the way, okay? He wasn't attracted to you. And so you was all fine with all of that. It wasn't until he decided that he was going to get a divorce. Now you done with all of this. Girl, you should have been done before he was done. Why would you allow that man to come up there and play you on national television and you're disgusted that you was intimate with him? You're the reason he was intimate with you because you allowed it. Begging. Why won't he give us a chance? Stop begging that man. That's why he's doing this. This is why he's dragging you. This is why he's doing all the dramatics. Because you're allowing him. Begging him. Why won't he give us a chance? Girl, take a seat. Go pray. Go sit down, pray. Open your ears to God. Listen to him. He's trying to show you, and you just don't want to accept it. Girl, I ain't got time for her. I'm done with it. But anyway, let's move on. So now we get to see Brianna's place, and Brianna's place is, it's Brianna. It's a cute little place, okay? They joke about the TV being on the lane, okay? Your TV looked a little drunk, Brianna. Brianna like, well, now I got a man, okay? I tried my best to put it together. Hopefully, my husband now can fix it. And I was like, exactly, girl. You try, and that's all we could do. Try your best. But now you got a man, and he need to come fix it. And Vincent TV on the lane, too, so now what? But his is on the purposely lane, I guess, okay? Brianna got a lot of clothes, a lot of shoes. It is what it is. Most women do, okay? Nothing very spectacular to talk about and dig into. But anyway, let's get over to Pastor Cal. Pastor Cal sits down with Paige, okay? Now, y'all, I'm going to have to start and try to read this from my notes because I really want y'all to understand what was happening in this scene because it was getting on my nerve, okay? When she sits down with Pastor Gal, she says, last night, Chris threw a bomb at my face saying that he wanted to get a divorce. And I was like, a bomb, girl? You got so many bombs done dropped on you, girl. Bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb. And you still just over here collecting these shits so they just blow up in your face. But okay. But anyway, she said she wasn't expecting it. That's what I wrote. She wasn't expecting it. Why, Paige? She wasn't expecting it, and it took her off guard. I am so done with Paige because I'm sitting here like, girl, what are you talking about? We all expected it. How did you not? But anyway, okay, Pastor Cal is like, so tell me what happened. Let's start at the wedding, okay? She's like, well, first, I did feel a disconnect, okay? But I felt like it was my husband. Like my husband didn't desire me, and he just wanted to be intimacy. So Pastor Cal was like, intimate, so y'all had sex, okay? And she was like, yeah. He was like, so did you consent to it? And she was like, yeah. And he was like, tell me why, Paige. Tell me why. She said that Chris told her he feels that it will bring them closer, okay? It will help them feel more connected, and she didn't want to make him mad because it's her duty as a wife to basically have sex with him, especially after the father that mentioned the honeymoon baby. I'm just trying to figure out, like, how did you allow that man to manipulate you into taking off your pants, and you already knew he wasn't attracted to you. You already felt the disconnect, but you still decided that you was going to be closer to him, and then you was possibly even trying to get pregnant because his father mentioned having a honeymoon baby the first night that y'all got together. Okay, let's keep going, okay? Then she tells him that they did it again. Pastor Cal's like, oh, Lord, you still out here doing, okay, all right, okay, Paige. And he was like, so, I'm going to just call it what it is. It's BS. Chris was on some BS, okay? So Pastor Cal was like, so was y'all using, protection? She was like, no. He was like, Paige, like all of us, Paige. Why, Paige? Why wasn't you using protection? Oh, because she wants to have the honeymoon baby. Okay, right. Okay, I guess that makes sense somehow, some way. But thank God she got her period. She ain't about to have no baby because she was very concerned about that. Now you concerned, girl. Now you concerned, okay? Pastor Cal was like, woo-sigh. Let me woo-sigh. I was like, yes, Pastor Cal. Let's breathe in, y'all. Let's breathe in. Okay? So then she tells him that then she finds out on the honeymoon that he has a baby on the way. And Pastor Cal was like, what? And I'm like, Pastor Cal, don't sit here and act like you ain't know. You knew that all this was happening. Stop it, okay? Stop it. But anyway, after she tells him that she found out he had a baby on the way, Pastor Cal like, so how did you feel about that? She like, well, I've dated guys who had children before. So, I'm a ride or die. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I said, what? Now Paige out here spitting out rap lyrics, okay? I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Period. I was like, this girl better sit down because she looking like a whole fool. I'm done with her. But anyway. Pastor Cal was like, so y'all continue to have sex? She like, yeah. And I'm just sitting here like, why? I know she felt stupid talking about it, okay? She had to feel stupid talking about it, okay? Now, anyway, then we get the dramatic walk down the hallway from Chris, okay, with the little ripped up jeans and a small shirt, okay? Dramatic, Chris is in the building. Chris is here. Oh, so what's going to happen? Chris walks through the door with a smile on his face. Hi, y'all. I said, if Chris don't sit his little nappy head self down before I get up there and give him a whipping, because that's what he needs. He needs his behind whipped, okay? But anyway, he sits down. Pastor Cal was like, so what's up, Chris? What's up? Chris was like, it's just been an emotional couple of days. You know, I found out my ex-fiance is having a baby on the way, mumbling and whatever the case may be. Pastor Cal, like, how do you know that is your baby? He like, I saw the pregnancy test, and then, you know, she went to the doctor, and he was like, okay. So he was like, so where you at? She was like, I think it's just best for us to get a divorce. I'm going to go be with my baby mama. I still love her. The thing, you know, it's the thing, I don't want nobody else raising my kids. So Pastor Cal like, okay, raising your kids, what that got to do with being with her? Okay, I thought y'all broke up for a reason, so now all that don't matter why y'all broke up. He like, I didn't get that far yet. So what did you go to Chicago to do? I thought you was going to Chicago to think about this. No, you went to Chicago to lay up with the ex-girlfriend, feel on her belly, and you know, dig deep inside her again some more, because that's your baby mama, and now y'all gonna be together, and you won't get divorced with you, okay? Because she probably was like, I'm putting you on child support, Chris, and I'm taking you for everything you got, Chris. And Chris was like, oh, I can't have that. Okay, Pastor Cal was even asking him, like, why did you even continue having sex with her if you knew you wasn't attracted to her? I don't want to be disrespectful, so I'm going to choose not to answer. Just say it, Chris. You was attracted to the body. It was the booty, okay? It was the titties. It was everything but her face that you was attracted to. So, of course, you didn't have no problem getting your thingy hard when the lights is off, okay? Let's not play games. Why are we playing games? Okay, that's what we doing. So Pastor Cal was like, you got a beautiful woman here. You got a ride or die woman here. I'm like, Pastor Cal, don't try to convince him what boy he have. Let's not do that, okay? So Paige is like, I came in with pure intentions for this, you know, and he's like, and I didn't. I was like, this is not your turn to talk, okay? She like, you done dragged me through the mud. I didn't drag you through nothing. Yes, you did. Pastor Cal was like, you told her you want her, then you told you didn't. You told her you want her, then you told her you didn't. Like you did. You took her back and forth, okay? He like, oh, you got a good woman here and all this other stuff. And he like, well, in the same respect, my ex-fiance is a great woman too. And I was like, why? Why didn't nobody check him when he decided that he was going to bring up the ex-fiance? Like, she got something to do with this. She is not on Married at First Sight. We don't care if she's a great woman. Okay, we're talking about Paige sitting there next to you, your wife. Who you trying to prove it to? You trying to prove to us that she's a great woman? We don't care. Pastor Castle like, so what, Paige, do you want a divorce? Paige still sitting there looking stupid like, I just feel like I don't know. No, Paige, say yes. She don't want no divorce, y'all. She don't want no divorce. Chris said he wanted a divorce. Pastor Cal gets up, gives him a hug, okay? Gives Paige a hug, and then he leaves out. He gonna lean over and whisper in this girl ear. I said, ooh, you nasty one, okay? And then she's over there smiling, just eating it up, okay? Then he says to me that he's afraid he's gonna fall in love with me. I thought this would be a clean cut, I'm done. But now I'm just confused. Like, are we really done? Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Y'all, the girl's still trying to figure out, is they really done? He done told you he wanted a divorce, and you still trying to figure out if y'all really done. Oh, girl, okay, done went and got the luggage out the car for the man. Then she want to stand at the door while he done skirt off. She's standing there looking like, is he going to come back? No, we don't want you. I can't with the desperate, okay? At least act like you're not desperate. Go cry in private. Why you gotta stand there looking like that? It's like she wanted him to like just come over there and drag her away and say, I changed my mind. I want to be with you forever and ever. You're the one for me, Paige. And then all of this stuff would disappear that just happened. No, Paige, no. It's not going to happen like that. Give it up. Give it up. So Pastor Cal sits down with Jacob and Hailey, y'all, and I'm not going into details. Point is, Hailey don't like Jacob, okay? Hailey don't like Jacob, and Jacob just want hugs, okay? I'm married to you. Why you can't hug me? You hug random people every day, okay? Hailey just don't like him. It is what it is. Hailey is like, she's turned off by the 80s. Okay, it's everything for her. The accusing her of having a boyfriend. It's everything. The little glimpse of glitter that they had, she's over. Okay, it was just like, you know, going through the motions. It felt like the thing to do. Okay, that's how we ended up where we ended up. And now that we did it, I don't like it. Okay, now that we did it, I don't like it. I don't know if the peen was small or if it just wasn't any good, but either way, she didn't like it. So then we find out that Jacob be accusing her of all this stuff because, you know, he's had past experience where he was the side dude or he was being cheated on. Okay, so we like, oh, it all makes sense right now. Okay, so y'all, it's really nothing else to say. She don't like him. Overall, they gonna still try to work on this. They just gonna try to work on this, and I'm just like, I'm over all the dramatics, okay? I'm just over it, all the dramatics. Now, anyway, Ryan and Clara sit down with Pastor Cal, and when Ryan and Clara sit down with Pastor Cal's like, oh, what's going on? Everything's great over here, okay? We just want to ask you why we're not arguing. Why are we not arguing? I'm like, okay, Pastor Cal, like, I bet you if I probe a little bit, I could find it. Okay, so now we find out that they be intimate, okay? They intimate or whatever. But they ain't really doing it. So they doing something, but they ain't really doing it. But what they doing really well. What are y'all doing? You going down on him? Your jaw's tired? Because it seemed like you're not being fulfilled. Because when he said, as long as you're being pleased, you had the look on your face like, I'm not being pleased. Clara wants Ryan to take her to Pound Town, okay? And he's not trying to do it. I don't know why, but he's not trying to go there yet. I don't know if he's waiting to fall in love, but he's definitely not trying to go to Pound Town with Clara just yet, okay? So whatever they're doing well. Oh, whatever that means, okay? Anyway, we find out that, you know, Ryan is still, you know, not really ready for this love word because he'll say love when it's a feeling he can't explain. And Pastor Cal tried to explain to him that love is when you choose to make a commitment to someone, you know, to be with them and whatever, you know, how love works or whatever. And then he tries to convince him that he may just be falling in love with Clara. And I was saying here like, no, he's not in love with Clara. Okay, let's not do that. Even though he does make it seem like, you know, she is the one for him. He is committed to her. He is feeling her. He does feel like she's the one. So maybe he is in love, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. Clara and Ryan hard to read. So I'm not about to sit here and try to convince y'all, and I can't convince myself. It is what it is. They love each other or they don't. Who knows? But anyway, let's just get over to Vincent and Brianna. Okay? They at the house. Okay? Vincent pops open the champagne. The champagne splash. The dramatics, okay? Now, when it splashes, Brianna's like, oh, Vinny, oh, this is just so you, wiping it up, okay? We're going to tell us, oh, that's just so Vinny of you because you got it on your shirt. Vinny's like a little upset because now you're talking to me like I'm a child. So Vinny goes in the room. She's like, something changed and I don't know what. Something changed and you don't know what, Brianna? Like, come on. Vincent comes out, sits down and says, listen, I need you to respect me. I don't like the way you talk to me. So what are you talking about? Be specific. Be specific. Why did you say it's such a Vinny thing of me to do? Is Vinny, you know, an idiot? And I was like, okay, that sounds insecure. Is Vinny an idiot? Vincent, I need you to get it together. Like, why was that the statement? Like, what do you mean? Y'all, I just can't. Somehow, some way, he decided that he can go home, okay? He got to grab his little backpack, and he going to go home. Brianna's like, I don't know what home is because this is our home. I was like, wherever he's taking him in his backpack to is his home. Okay? Y'all, I can't. That's Married at First Sight, season 12, episode 7. That's what happened. That's what happened. I'm over these couples. Throw the cast away, throw the season away, just throw it all away. Y'all hear my pork chops frying in the back? I'm about to go eat that. And I'm going to talk to y'all later. Thank y'all all for chilling with me last night in the open chat. Thank y'all all for coming on the after show with me. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and don't forget to comment down below. I want to hear what you got to say. We going live tomorrow for our reality TV conversation. We talked about Basketball Wives, Bella Collective, Housewives of Atlanta, and Love and Hip Hop, the reunion special. And then on Saturday, we doing our Married at First Sight live. I see y'all all. We got a lot to discuss. Peace.